Hey, how's it going guys? Wonderful here, and today I'm going to be explaining all the new information that we have about the Byfron anti-cheat, and I'll also be showing you how you can exploit without getting banned. So we have a lot of news to cover in this video. In my previous videos I gave you some info about this anti-cheat, but just today it got fully released to every single person's Microsoft Store and Android client, and as you can see from this website right here, it actually shows you which exploits are still online. You can see every single executor is down except for the one that work on Mac. No UWP, which is Microsoft Store, no Byfron version, no Android version. And another thing that you can see right here on this forum is that people are getting banned for exploiting. So just since yesterday, they're starting to get one-day bans just for exploiting. And when they do get banned, the message looks something like this. It's not the same thing with like kernel, but it's going to say offensive item, exploit, place ID, and tell you where you got banned from. But in my last video, I did tell you guys that you can revert your Roblox version to the one that was before Byfron, so you could be safe and exploit completely fine. And you might be wondering how I'm actually exploiting right now as we speak with Vega X, and that's actually because there is a method that you can still do while being completely safe. And as you can see from this checklist right here, the first thing you have to check for is in your task manager. So I have this screenshot right here. If you do Control, Shift, and Escape to open up task manager, you're going to see something like this. So of course you want to first have Roblox open, so just open it from the Microsoft Store, and then click this little arrow that's right next to it. As you can see where my pointer is, that little arrow that's pointing to the right, click it. So if I do that right now, as you can see, we have Roblox 32-bit, which is the same thing it shows in this screenshot here. It works completely fine for me. But if your client does say 64-bit, I would not recommend using this method. As you can see, do not use this method. And the first thing you want to do before doing any of this is go on an alt account, because right now they are banning people's accounts. So just be completely safe, make an alt account. Right now I'm on an alt account. I just made this like a few days ago. I have not been banned once after using this for about maybe a week or two. And the second issue is that they are IP banning people, so you want to make sure that you're using a VPN, and I'm going to show you guys a free VPN here. As you can see from this website, there's so many VPNs you can use. Hide.me is actually on the Microsoft Store if you want something simple to get. I use Proton VPN and NordVPN because they're just a little bit faster. All you have to do if you want to get Proton VPN is to go to protonvpn.com/download-windows, or just look up Proton VPN on Google. And for me, I'm going to be using NordVPN because I just actually bought it, but you can use any VPN you want to. Once you have that enabled, make sure it's enabled by the way, then you can go over here, click GitHub link. And once you do that, it's going to bring you to this link right here, which has a Byfron build from the one right before Byfron. So yeah, really simple. If you want to click this link right here, it's going to show you exactly how to use this. You can also join their Discord server to check that out. But yeah, this is pretty much all you have to do, this link right here. So just click this. You don't have to do the source code. You could see that if you want to. Just click this button, the one with the cube next to it. It's going to automatically download something in the top right. Open it up. And as you can see, there's this menu that's going to pop up right here. All you want to do is click on reinstall. And again, before you click this button, make sure that you do not have a 64-bit client. Again, the worst thing that's going to happen so far is that you're going to get an IP ban, which you will be avoiding with an alt and a VPN. But yeah, anyways, that's what it looks like. It tells you all these instructions right here. It says reinstall or install, whichever one you want to do. Yeah, just click that and then click on launch. And once you launch it, you're going to have a Roblox version that will look the exact same. But just to show you that this works, I'm going to close Roblox right here. And as you can see, Vega X is going to turn into not injected. There we go. I'm going to go back in the game. Once you're in the game, you do not want to click the inject button. That's like a big issue people are having right now. I'd recommend you just click execute. So what I mean by that is right now, as you can see, it's not injected. I'm just going to use the infinite yield script as an example here. Click execute without even injecting. And there we go, it executes completely fine. So now even though every single other executor is patched, you can still use Vega X or whichever one is your favorite right here on the Microsoft Store version. And if you are on mobile devices right now, there's no real way to bypass this, because the Google Play Store doesn't let you install previous versions of the game, and if it did, that would kind of mess it up. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much the only method for bypassing it right now. There's one other method I'm going to be showing you here in a few seconds, which is a new executor that's coming out made by my friend. It's called Rogue, and it's going to be a Byfron bypassed executor. So what I mean by that is not on the Microsoft Store, but I mean like on the actual Byfron client, like the one on the Windows or the website version, so roblox.com. It's going to be fully bypassed with everything you could do, like every normal executor used to function. There's going to be a paid version and a keyed version. And here's what the executor is going to look like. I'm going to be doing a showcase on this once it first gets released, but right now, if you want to join their server to get updates for it, I have a link in the description for this. They're going to be up and running pretty soon. I think they said by the end of September they should have a beta version up. And just last week, they were selling a beta key, so it's also a pretty cool method. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and here's a video demonstration of it working. So as you can see, this is the testing library right here, the testing interface. So they're going to be running a script right here, which is in the Byfron version of the game. They're going to execute it. As you can see, it completely works. It's even showing up in the console. So here he is. He's leaving the game now to show you it. He's on the website, as you could clearly see here. He's going to go back into the game, change the script right here, and then here he is loading back up into the game. So this is to show you what it pretty much does. Loading in and attach. So there we go. It works completely fine. You can see it's loading up all the tables for the game. And basically what that proves is that people are still working on Roblox exploits after this update, so there's pretty much nothing to worry about in that regard. For now, of course, you can use this method, or if you want to be patient and just wait, there's also going to be another one coming out called Nihon, and then also Synapse X, of course, will be coming out eventually. So yeah, just to recap this whole video, if you want to skip to the beginning, I'm going to have timestamps in the description for how to revert your Roblox. You can also use the Rogue Executor when it comes out. The third method would be to get a Mac computer, or if you have one, you can use a Hydrogen Mac version. So I might put a link to that in the description as well, but you could just look up Hydrogen Mac on your Chrome browser. Pretty much all the methods you can use to exploit right now, so hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.